We've all been there, riding along and the dreaded creaking starts. Sometimes it can be hard to pinpoint where it's coming from, but other times it's obvious. For me, it was the bottom bracket, so in today's video I'm going to go over how I replace my SRAM GXP bottom bracket. So I'm using the SRAM GXP bottom bracket with the SRAM Apex 1 crankset on my cross, gravel, whatever you want to call it bike. But the GXP is used for other road and mountain bike cranksets too, and with different shell widths, so always double check your own bike measurements. First off, one bolt to remove the crankset. It's a self-extracting bolt on the non-drive side, so all you need is an 8mm Allen key for this particular crankset, and it'll do the extracting for you. I did need to put the bike on the ground to get it started because the bolt had got a little bit tight. With that unwound, I used a soft mallet to tap the axle through. It's a good time to inspect the axle for any excessive wear or pitting, and to just give it a good old clean. Oh, and don't forget to remove the old seal from the drive side. It might still be on there. The old cups come out next, and I'm using a Park BBT19 bottom bracket tool. For my bike, with standard ISO British threading, it's righty-loosey for the drive side and lefty-loosey for the non-drive side. And here's a reminder to always put the bottle cage bolts back in the frame so water doesn't pool in the bottom bracket.
No wonder.
Give everything a good clean out, and what I like to do is apply some copper grease or something similar to the bottom bracket threads to minimise the chance of anything seizing in the future. Now you'll notice me threading the cups in with a spacer on each side. For my setup, this was wrong. I double checked on SRAM's website and checking the mountain bike page by accident, it said to use the spacers with a 68mm shell. According to the road page, you only need to use spacers with a wide axle, although they don't specify what wide is. Either way, I didn't need the spacers with the Apex 1 crankset and a 68mm shell. The cups need between 34 and 41 Nm of torque to be properly set. Installing the crankset, I made sure the axle was nicely lubed up before sliding it in and finishing it off with a few light taps with a mallet. You can see here how short the axle was with the spacers in place, and it meant that when I put the crank arm back on, it applied pressure to the bearings, pinching them and stopping them from moving smoothly. So it all had to come back out and the spacers removed. It looks much better without the spacers in place. Don't forget to put the seal cover back in place before installing the non-drive side crank arm. after installing the non-drive side arm, I also torqued that bar up to 40 Newton meters. And that's it. Chain back on and ready to ride. Hope this quick video was helpful. More builds and repairs coming soon, so hit that subscribe button and I'll see you in the next one.